Yes, dear students, today we are going to discuss the topic Newton's third law of motion of chapter Force and Laws of Motion, class 9 physics. Now, according to this law, every action has equal and opposite reaction. It means if we have two balls, ball A and ball B, if ball A hit ball B, then it will apply the force FAB. FAB means the force exerted by ball A on ball B. Similarly, the ball B will also apply the force of the same magnitude but in the opposite direction, and that would be equal to FBA. FBA means the force applied by the ball B on ball A. So, according to this law, as every action has equal means equal in the magnitude, equal and opposite reaction, therefore both the forces should be equal, and due to the word opposite, we have to apply negative sign. Similarly, if we have a table, an object is lying on the table, then the force exerted by the object on the table is equal to mg, which is also equal to the weight of the object. The weight of any object is equal to the force applied, this is equal to mg. So if the object is applying the force mg on the table, then table is also applying the equal force in the opposite direction, and that equal force is called as normal reaction. Now, normal reaction is equal to minus mg, means their magnitudes are same but their directions are totally different. Now we can have a derivation from this also. Let us consider this ball A and ball B. The initial velocity of ball A is UA and it is moving with the final velocity of VA. And the mass of this ball is M. Similarly, the mass of the second ball is MB, the initial velocity UB, and the final velocity by which it is moving will be equal to VB. Now the condition is VA is greater than VB. Now what will happen? If both the balls are moving in a straight line, means in a collinear motion they are moving, and VA is greater than VB, then after some time, in t seconds, in time t, the ball A will hit the ball B. Now here, force applied by the ball A is equal to FAB in this direction, and the force applied by the ball B on ball A is FBA in this direction. So both are equal but with a negative sign. So after the collision, ball A start moving with velocity VA and ball B will start moving with velocity VB. Or we can say V dash A, V dash B. Now, in this case, what will be the initial momentum of ball A? Initial momentum. Momentum can be symbolized by the letter P. Initial momentum of ball A is equal to ma UA final momentum is equal to ma VA. Pause again. Pause again. Now the change in momentum of ball A is equal to MA VA minus MA UA, means final momentum minus initial momentum. Now rate of change in momentum of ball A. Rate means with respect to time, how much momentum has been changed with respect to time. So MA VA minus MA UA upon T. Similarly, initial momentum of ball B is equal to MB UB. Final momentum of ball B is equal to MB BB. Change in momentum is equal to MB BB minus MB UB. Now rate of change in momentum of ball B is equal to MB BB minus MB UB upon T. So this would be the rate of change in momentum of ball A, and this would be the rate of change of momentum of ball B. Now rate of change of momentum signifies the force. It means FAB is equal to FBA with negative sign, or we can say the rate of change of momentum of ball A should be equal to the rate of change of momentum of ball B with a negative sign. So we can write MA VA minus MA UA upon T is equal to minus MB VB minus MB UB by T. Now T will be cancelled out. Now this value should be come here, or simply we can write the change in momentum of ball A is equal to the change in momentum of ball B. So we can write MA VA minus MA UA is equal to MB VB minus MB UB. So this is the change in momentum of ball A, and this is the change in momentum of ball B. Now you can open the brackets. This is the minus sign. So finally we can say the change in momentum of ball A is equal to change in momentum in ball B with negative sign. So this derivation implies that the force So finally we can say, as the change in momentum of ball A and change in momentum of ball B are equal, so we can say that the force applied by the ball A on ball B is equal to the force applied by ball B on ball A. So this third law of motion is also called as the law of conservation of momentum. As in this law, we can see the momentum remains conserved before the collision and after the collision. So thank you dear students.